SEC, SEC, SEC. Wow, what a barn burner of a game. Texas A&M loses 10-3. Man, that was so good. I could watch five more of those games. It was just so much fun. And I don't want to hear, oh, there's just great defense being played. Yeah, no, sorry. Neither of those teams passed the eye test at all. That wasn't just good defense being played. Nobody was making any plays on offense for either team. Both those teams were just so middling. Like they really didn't pass the eye test at all. Well, because Texas A&M is in the SEC, and then you have Miami, who's a brand. They got to be in the playoff, right? They have to be in the playoff. They can't be excluded no matter what. Even though Texas A&M, their only win, their only good win this year was Notre Dame. It's so funny. It's just a complete circle. Like the arguments just go in a complete circle for the reasoning behind Texas A&M being in the playoff as an at large, and then Miami being in the playoff as an at large is because they both beat Notre Dame, which like didn't play anybody all year except for those two teams. Like Notre Dame's schedule is so soft, it's ridiculous. And so because both those teams beat Notre Dame, they should be included in the playoff, right? Even though, like as you saw in the game, they both looked so average. It was so pathetic. So congratulations, Texas A&M. You just lost to a middling ACC team, which couldn't even win the conference. An 8-5 Duke team won the conference. That's so pathetic. Texas A&M, you clearly didn't belong in the playoff. Miami, you don't belong in the playoff either. You're gonna get stomped by Ohio State. There is no way. You have no chance at all to beat Ohio State or even hang with them for a half. That game's gonna be so over by halftime. I don't know, Miami. I don't know with that offense. I don't know how you even have a chance to even do anything against Ohio State. You're gonna get destroyed. I'll root for you because you're in the ACC. You're in the ACC team, so I'll root for you. I'm rooting for all the ACC and Big 12 teams, all two of them. Even though there should have been three, there should have been two Big 12 teams. BYU should have been in. They would have looked a lot better than Texas A&M did. That's for sure. That game that Texas A&M had against South Carolina, that was no fluke. They should have lost to South Carolina when they were down 30-3 at halftime. That game showed you who Texas A&M was. They weren't ready for prime time. Their quarterback Marcel Reed was not ready for prime time. That guy needs at least another year of seasoning to even be ready. But because they play in the vaunted SEC, just propped up by the media, they're 11-1 with a soft schedule, so they have to be in. They're clearly deserving of a college football playoff spot. Even though you have a team like BYU who's gone, 23-3 over the last 2 years, and they can't even sniff the playoff. That's so ridiculous. The playoffs are a joke. Playoff committee is a joke. Oklahoma. Let's talk about that game last night. I didn't watch it because I'm boycotting all the games that don't show an ACC team or a Big 12 team. So I won't watch the SEC or Big 10 Invitational at all. It's so boring to me. But back to Oklahoma. Oklahoma shouldn't have been in. Their offense is like totally pedestrian. Their defense is great, but their offense stinks. They probably could only score if they play Baylor this year, they probably only score, I don't know, 20 points, maybe. Their defense would probably like put up 14 against Baylor. Baylor was terrible. But Alabama is pretty pedestrian as well. They squeaked by a terrible Auburn team that didn't even make a bowl game this year. Oh, that's right. I forgot the playoff committee chairman, Hunter, whatever his name is. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Hunter. He said, "Oh, yeah, that fourth down playoff call, that was so amazing. That fourth down they called that showed true grit against Auburn." And that's his reasoning for Alabama to be in the playoff. Noah's more like ESPN whispering to his ear, "Hey, Hunter, put in Alabama so we can get bigger ratings. Then we can cut you a bigger check, right?" You know that was going on behind the scenes. ESPN called all the shots. Anyways, I'm just gonna end this video here. Just laugh because another SEC team bites the dust. You'd love to see it. All right, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.